My Dorks, Nerds, Geeks, and Gamers, it's your host Ghost here, and today you're watching a brand new episode of Dorks and Movie Minute. Today we're going to be talking about Peacemaker, episodes 3 and 4. Starting off with episode 3, Better Goff Dead. Very solid episodes, both of them, I have to say. Very, very solid. Just as good as episodes 1 and 2 of the season so far. This is one series that continues to be funny, continues to push the storyline in a cohesive fashion, and continues to make the side characters just as important as the main character Peacemaker. So I'm definitely enjoying it a whole lot. Hopping into episode 3, Better Goff Dead. The team gets sent to kill a senator named Goff, which is the name of the title, Better Goff Dead, that they believe is a butterfly. So then basically we have them explaining what the butterflies are. Very hilarious scene with Amanda Waller's daughter as she's flipping through her iPad and there's a nude leak of her girlfriend on there, and then Peacemaker goes off on her. Very hilarious scene. I love that kind of humor mixed into the superhero kind of action sequency kind of show that we have going on here from James Gunn. So yeah. Then they inform Peacemaker that the whole family may be butterflies and that he may have to kill not only the senator but his wife and children as well. Peacemaker has a little bit of a problem with this. He says he can kill kids, but he really doesn't feel like he needs to in the situation. So yeah, he also gets told about Judo Master, who is Senator Goff's bodyguard, which is another major character who will be playing into episodes 3 and 4, or yeah, 3 and 4 as well. So that night, Hardcore and Peacemaker are ready to go and take out the family. But once again, like I said, Peacemaker's having trouble with taking out the kids and actually making that shot happen. After that, they confirm in the household that they are butterflies because the family's acting all weird. They're acting, walking straight forward, staring straight ahead. Very weird behavior, but they chalk it up to maybe they're just senators, they're a senator family, and that would make sense why they would change their demeanor on where they are in their situation. And then at that point, since Peacemaker can't make the shots, he's about to take the shot on. He ends up shooting the Senator Goff, and then he's about to shoot the wife, and that's when he gets attacked by Judo Master. Judo Master jumps him. That's when Vigilante shows up and helps fight off Judo Master. And as Peacemaker and Judo Master are fighting, Vigilante ends up taking the sniper rifle and finishing off the rest of the family. No problem at all. He even has this little hum to him. He's like, very hilarious scene. It works perfectly for Vigilante's character, and it works really well for Peacemaker's character as well, because they're very similar, but they still have very opposite viewpoints on life and human beings. So very cool to see that. Then Peacemaker and Vigilante end up fighting Judo Master fist to fist after he takes the shots. They end up losing, and then Goff, I believe, is the only one that lives in the situation. So after they lose, Peacemaker and Vigilante get captured, which leads to them getting tortured by Goff and Judo Master. Basically, the way they get out of the torturing is Peacemaker gets out, he gets his gun, and he shoots Goff in the head, showing a butterfly, and that's when him and Vigilante realize, oh crap, Project Butterflies, okay, they're real butterflies, this is what we're after. And that's where Better Goff Dead ends. Very action-packed heavy episode, but I also like the emotional pull of him having to make these decisions for the greater good. Is he going to make the shot? Is he not? Is he going to kill these kids or not? Very strong episode, 9 out of 10. Just like I believe I gave episodes 1 and 2 a 9 out of 10, so this is a 9 out of 10 for episode 3 as well, for Better Goff Dead. And then moving on to episode 4, this is the Chode Less Traveled, another very hilarious episode. We see that Judo Master is now captured because at the end of Chapter 3, Judo Master ended up going after John, the IT guy on the computer, who was in the van by himself, and he ends up stopping Judo Master by himself. Very hilarious scene. But now it's his duty to watch over Judo Master, make sure he's alive, and make sure he doesn't escape from the custody of Amanda Waller's people, which is also very funny because he's definitely not cut out for that job. And Judo Master does end up escaping eventually, and Peacemaker does have to take him out later on in this episode. So yeah, Vigilante's still mad at Peacemaker for getting his pinky toe cut off. He's very angry about that from getting tortured last episode, but he's acting like he's not mad, and it puts a little tension on Peacemaker and Vigilante's relationship in this episode, which definitely the friction builds up a little bit more for reasons you'll see here in the future. So Peacemaker goes to his dad's house to steal all the helmets, and not only does he steal one helmet, he steals every helmet. And he sees the actual White Dragon costume that is there, that I think we'll see in the finale. I think it's going to be Peacemaker versus his father in the finale, tying up all these loose ends as well. So yeah, Peacemaker goes to the jail to visit his father. That's when Amanda Waller's daughter is with him, and she meets Vigilante, and she basically convinces Vigilante to try to kill Peacemaker's father in the jail, because it would tie up a lot of loose ends for the team if they did that. So of course he takes her advice, and Vigilante ends up getting arrested, going into the jail. Very awesome scene, because this guy doesn't seem like he can handle himself, but he 100% can, and so we get that. That parallel between Peacemaker's dad being the bad guy, and then you get the parallel of Vigilante being this anti-hero and having to deal with the bad guy in his own evil way. So very cool dynamic they build here. All at the same time, Judo Master is broken out at the headquarters, so they call Peacemaker back to the headquarters to take care of that, because John definitely cannot handle him by himself, and Murr is doing his own things, which we find out later why Murr is kind of not in this episode, and he's kind of doing his own thing. So yeah, we get, basically Vigilante does end up getting to Peacemaker's dad, and he basically accidentally slips that Peacemaker was the one who sent him to kill him, which was not true at all, but it adds this tension to Peacemaker's father and Peacemaker to where they're both on this head-on collision course for this final episode of the season, I believe. So we'll have to see how that plays off. So basically, Murr pulls the whole team. They had the fight with Judo Master and Peacemaker in the parking lot. He ends up running into him. Peacemaker ends up beating Judo Master, and then Waller's daughter comes up and shoots Judo Master, so now they actually have to keep him alive to get the information from him that they need. So it's more of a situation of she shouldn't have shot him, but she accidentally did. Now they have to deal with it. So that was cool to see. Then we get Murr, who basically pulls the whole team together, and he basically reprimands them for their actions, that they can't work together, that he's a bumbling fool, you're an idiot, and you screwed this up, and if we all work together, this will work better. And then at the very end of the episode, Murr goes back to his house to relax. We see he has a cup of coffee. It was a cup of coffee or some food or something like that, and you see his tongue come down, and it's the butterfly tongue, thus confirming Murr is a butterfly, and we don't know, has he been a butterfly the whole time? Has he recently become a butterfly? We have no idea, but it leaves a big cliffhanger door open for the next few episodes. So once again, episode 4, I give a 9 out of 10, just like episode 3. So 2 very, very solid episodes in 3 and 4, just like in episodes 1 and 2. Definitely enjoying the series, 100%. I definitely love it. I think every episode I've given so far has been a 9 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10, or very close to the top of what I've seen from a streaming service. So yeah, I cannot wait for more episodes of Peacemaker. Let me know down below what you guys thought of episodes 3 and 4. Are you looking forward to episodes 5 and 6? And if you are, let me know what kind of story beats you hope to see, or some of the things you hope they do in the series going forward. Let me know down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, or share. And as always, keep it right here on Dorks Den. I've been your host, Ghost. Adios.